10th class students. So up to now we have completed our first lesson successfully, and I hope all of you are attending online classes very well. So now our second lesson. Second lesson is the natural rhythms of the earth. Second lesson, the natural rhythms of the earth. So in this lesson we are going to discuss about the form, the surface, the terrain of the earth. What is the form of a terrain of the earth? How is the terrain of the earth? We are going to discuss in this lesson. So this lesson is somewhat related and having some connection to the first lesson. We can say that this lesson is continuing to the first lesson. So not only this, the coming lessons will also be, everything will be continuous. First lesson after second lesson after, everything is like a continuous process. So in the last lesson we have discussed about the aspects that our earth, how does the earth formed, what is the shape of the earth, what is the latitudes, longitudes, sun, universe, solar system, distance, everything we learned. And also coming to the three layers present in the earth: core, crust, mantle, all this we have discussed. Then percentage of them also we have discussed. So here what is about the crust, the layer which is called as crust, which is 30 kilometers to 100 kilometers. So what is the form of this crust? The crust which we are roaming, which we are the life which is living on the crust, we are going to discuss in this lesson. So normally on the crust there are in the last lesson, in the last, I think third part, I told you that there are three important layers which are helping the mankind to live his life. So on the earth there are three layers. On the earth there are three layers which are protecting the mankind. That means which are protecting the life. So what are the three things? What are the four things? What are the four spheres are? Firstly, I told you that lithosphere. Lithosphere. Secondly, hydrosphere. Thirdly, atmosphere. Fourthly, biosphere. So here we will discuss point wise. Litho, I told you, litho means it is nothing but rock or a stone. So litho means rock or a stone. Sphere means ball or a circle, round shaped thing. So here the spherical shape here is of the earth. Spherical shape is of the earth. Here we are discussing about the lithosphere, the stone thing, the surface which is present in the form of stones, in the form of rocks, all the surface will come under the lithosphere. That means we can say that most of the mankind are leading their life on the lithosphere. That means we are staying on the lithosphere. So this rocky and stony area, stony sphere, this lithosphere will, the features which are coming under the lithosphere are, so seeing here mountains, plains, plateaus, valleys, next basins, all these will come under the lithosphere. See again, mountains, plains, plateaus, valleys, basins, all these will come under the lithosphere. So after that we are going to the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere means The hydro means the complete water layer. Hydrosphere means complete water layer. The water which is present in the form of ponds, rivers, lakes, oceans, all will come under this hydrosphere. All will come under this hydrosphere. That means the water, complete water. Oceans, seas, and one more thing also is there. The under the in the crust, under the upper layer of the crust, there is a underground water present under the crust. These underground water will also come under the hydrosphere. Coming to the third part, atmosphere. Atmosphere is the mixture of different gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, all these. So these nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide, be due to all these gases which is present in the surrounding part of the earth, which is called as atmosphere. This is helping the life to breathe, having the oxygen and releasing the carbon dioxide, and without breathing we can't live. So these breathing, because of these breathing atmosphere, we are also dependent upon the atmosphere. Lastly, biosphere. Biosphere means life. Bio means life. Bio means life. Life means the thing which is having the sense, breathing, having the food to eat, moving from one place to another place itself, having the energy in it. So doing something. So everything, life means life. So these all are the interrelated to each other. Everything here, these four things are related to the interrelated to them. Everything is having the interrelation. Without lithosphere, these three are not there, and without hydrosphere, these three are not there. At the same time, in the same way, atmosphere is, if the atmosphere is not comfortable to the mankind, means these three are waste. Biosphere. Without these three, there is no biosphere. So in this way, all the layers, all the things, all these four are related to each other. All these four things are related to each other. So coming to the lithosphere. Now we are going to discuss about this lithosphere. Lithosphere means what is there? There is only surface. In that surface also there are different types, no? So firstly there are two different parts of the lithosphere. One is primary part, and another is small part. That means primary part, it is a basic part, and there are two parts of the lithosphere. So in the first part, it will come continents and oceans. Continents and oceans, both are on the earth. Our complete earth is divided into two parts only. One is water body and one is land part. Water body and another is land part. So this water body, we divided the water body into 4 or 5 oceans, and we have named all this we know. So coming to the land part, that means continents. These continents are, we know that there are 7 continents. In these 7 continents, how these 7 continents are arranged, in this topic we will discuss. So after that, in the second part, mountains, next plains, moving plateaus. Next, there are valleys on the surface, and finally basins, river basins. So all these will come under the lithosphere. In the water bodies, we know that there are only 4 to 5 oceans. Keep aside. Coming to continents, on the land of all the continents, we can see all these types of landforms: mountains, plateaus, plains, deserts also, valleys also, basins also. All these types of landforms we can see on the continents. So before going to how does the continents are formed? How does the continents are formed? How does in the olden days, in the trillions of years ago, there is only one water body and there is only one land. In the billions and trillions of years ago, on the earth there is only one water body and one land. This land part is called as Pangaea, and this water body is called as Parathous Sea. So both of these, the water body is not moving, but the land part from the under part. In the last class we have discussed, there are 3 parts inside the earth. First is crust, second one is mantle, and third one is core. So in these I told you that mantle and core are very hot areas. That's why the things which are present, the things which are present in the both are in the form of liquid form. So when the liquid form is present inside the earth, the changes which is happening inside the earth at that time, from the inside to the crust, this is the crust, this is the inside part. The changing which is happening from the core to the mantle, to the core, then this land started to moving from one place to another place, started slowly moving, and by the shaking of, by the hotness, by the severe heat inside the earth, this land which is present on the crust is divided and got cracks, and this land was divided in. When we discussed that there was only one land and one water body. So here in the changes we all discussed in the first class that the inner part of the earth, that means inside the earth which is present here, earth core and mantle, both are very hot areas, very heavy hot areas. So due to the hotness inside the earth, so think that it is the crust of the earth. So here this is a core. So in the core and the mantle, both are getting changed, getting very hot. These both are getting more and more hotness, and then it will affect to the crust. Then at that time the crust will get the scratches on it, and it will start moving from the place very slowly. So due to that reason, due to these process, it doesn't happen in 1 or 2 months or 1 or 2 years. It is the matter of millions of years. So in these billions of years, the land which is like this was changed into the land of different continents. Here some, here one, down one. So here in this way the land is changed into some different parts. Different parts. So these all parts, now we are calling it as a continents. Now we are calling them as a continents. These process which is the one land which is changed into pieces of land. After that also the lands are going on changing their shapes and sizes, and that lands are also sometimes divided into some small pieces. So now which we are seeing the on the maps in a different pieces of lands in some way, islands, corner poles, continents, all these were divided into one land only. So these process of dividing the land into different parts, and we don't know when it will be changed, when it will be moved, when it will how it will change. So we don't know. It is like a puzzle. We don't know. We can't guess also. So all these process the scientists named this process like a jigsaw puzzle. Our scientists named it as a jigsaw puzzle. Jigsaw puzzle. Jigsaw puzzle means puzzle means we can't guess. It is always question mark. What it will happen, when it will happen, what it will happen. We can't guess it. We can't say it. We can't imagine it. Anytime anything can happen. So any change can happen on the crust. Anything can come from the mantle and core. Because of the heavy hotness inside the mantle and core, because of that say, the crust is getting somewhat impact of them, and the crust is getting sometimes crashes, and after that because of that only these crashes allowing the hot which is in the form of hot liquid in the mantle and core, it will come out in the form of volcano from these scratches. Sometimes these landforms will divide into some parts. So in this way, the inner heavy hotness will affect the crust around the earth. So this puzzle is called as jigsaw puzzle. So in the next class we will discuss about, up to now we have discussed the four spheres, 4 parts on the earth which are helpful, which are interlinked on the earth, like lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. All this will continue to the next lessons also. So in the lithosphere we have discussed the 2 parts, continents and oceans, and other all surfaces are in the form of in the second part. So all these all the continents, scientists named the oceans some 4 or 5 oceans. In that one is frozen or ice continent or ice ocean. Coming to the continents, there are 7 continents. In these 7 continents, how these 7 continents are formed, in which form they are formed, and what is the reason for dividing the land, all these we are discussing now in the jigsaw puzzle. So these landforms, the moving, for every change on the surface of the earth, every change of the crust, these changes are happening from the inner parts of the earth, mantle and core, because of their heavy hotness, liquid, firing liquid it is having inside. That's why, because of that effect, the crust of the earth is affecting, and it is getting changed, like cracks, volcanoes, tsunamis, moving of the plates of land. All these will happen because of the changing inside the earth. So here in the next class we will discuss about the changes which were happening inside the ocean, and you know that oceans will also spread the surface inside the ocean. The surface inside the ocean is also will be spreaded, extended. So what is the reasons for extending the land inside the ocean, how it is possible, why it is possible, we will discuss in the part 2. The volcanoes, moving of plateaus are also there. Moving of plateaus are reasonable for the increasing of the plateaus. So all these we will discuss in the next class. Oceans, their extending of the surface inside. So all this. These jigsaw puzzle, this was named by the scientists that it is a puzzle, and the name of the puzzle is jigsaw. So these land division and volcanoes, everything. So in the next class we will discuss about the oceans. So prepare the lesson well. Up to here part 1 we have completed 9th class students. So on this you will get the online classes, online exam. Attempt the exam very well. So up to here we have discussed some topics, some 2 to 3 papers. If you are having textbooks, means follow the textbook, read the textbook again and again. Read the textbook again and again, and if the diagrams which are related to these topics up to explanation, these diagrams must be drawn in your running notes. So 9th class students, we have completed our second lesson, first part up to here. So attempt the online exam well. All the best. Thank you.